Now I'm gonna take me a little walk down here, down this little trail. See if they've mowed it down to where it used to be. So I'm gonna take me a little walk down here. I'm down the trail a little bit. Somebody put up a gate here, posted private property. There ain't no other fence around the area, just the gate and an old posted private property sign. You can walk right around that gate. You're trying to keep vehicles from driving back here. But I'm going to go down this trail down here. Looks like they dumped a bit of rocks and bricks down this way. Can you hear the birds out here? Not going 15 miles in the woods like I did when I was in Alabama. I'm tired of that. But I know this area even better than I did down there. And these woods ain't that big. I don't even think I could go 15 miles. Probably goes about 5 miles back there though. Looks to me like somebody clear cuts this field out here. I know right over that way there's an old little fort that I made when I was a little kid. Me and a few other kids. I don't think it's probably still there. I mean, it's been probably 30 years, something around there. Well, here's an open field here. They probably come in through that way. What I'm going to do is I'm going to head over that way because there's a creek out this way. And from what I remember, it was almost like a river because it had a bit of water running through it. And I'm going to cut it off. I'm going to go farther down that way. If I can see the ford up on the hill, then I'll go up there and look at it. But I don't think it's still there. By the way, for equipment that I'm carrying with me today is I'm carrying a couple bottles of water. There's one bottle still at the bike. I don't think I'll need much more water. I could walk back to the bike if I need more. And I'm carrying my 9mm guns made by Beta Arms, model 59 9x18mm, made in China by Norinco. Those are the ones that make the generic version of the AK-47. So wait a minute, that's the safety right there. Oop, it wasn't unsafe. But I don't have a bullet in the chamber. No better than to shoot my fucking pants out. Okay. I'm going to go on, continue on to the trail down that way. It's It's weird they got one group of trees sitting out there in the middle of the field. Well, I'm at the top of the hill, and I don't see any remnants of that little fort that I'd built up here. It's made of some metal and plastic. Probably everything knocked it down and grew over it. This is the area where I had it up, though. It's probably under these old leaves after 30 years. Yeah, the stuff that I climbing around here ain't shit compared to what was in Alabama. See an old piece of fence right over here. Right there. Two poles sticking up. I don't have none of this blocked off no more. Alright, now I'm going to walk on down to the creek. See what wildlife. I've already found some deer tracks walking through here. Well, head on in this way. And this gate has been here since I was here a long time ago. Remember when we used to first come down here, we'd see this gate thinking we're not supposed to go out that way towards the field. I didn't see no posted sign, so the creek is a little bit farther in here. Just walk on and follow this little truck trail, see if it leads to the creek. Hope nobody takes me for a deer and shoots me. I remember we used to find deer hunters, out here in these woods. There's another gate. I believe once I cross this area, I'll be on the other side. This is just a creek. I don't see no snakes or crawdads or nothing, but there's probably crawdads down in there. I'll just go ahead and cross over here. See what's over here on the other side. It's a field. Oh, I believe that's the hill. The one where I parked up at the top one time and looked down. I think that's what that is. Anyways, I'll follow this trail around, see if I can find the creek down this way. Yeah, I should have came down that day, but after riding down here, I wasn't used to how much the place had changed. The chimney's supposed to be down here if I'm in the right area. There's a real big chimney sitting down in the trees where an old power plant used to be. It's just a big, huge chimney just still sitting in the middle of the woods. There ain't no building or nothing. think I would see it through the trees, but I don't see it yet. I believe I see a fence there, an electric fence, maybe. I think they let their cows down here, let them wander around and graze this area. I hope I don't find no bull. Haha. Yeah, that's an electric fence. See the little plastic pieces holding the wire. But you think as much trees and bushes are touching it, the electricity wouldn't be able to run through it. If I keep walking, I'll find that chimney. There it is, and there was a squirrel crawling on it. Can you see it? It's kind of hard to see. It's kind of dark down here in these woods. We'll see when I do the map up. I've crawled up inside of that thing too. Anyways, there's the chimney. And it goes way up there. There used to be a building attached to it. They tore down all the walls. Matter of fact, there's some of the wall right there. It's just a piece of cement there, like a little ridge. And underneath that area there, there's some holes that lead down underground where was the main platform, and I guess that was the basement. They took the upper part off, and us kids used to go down and use it as a fort, crawling down in it. Oh, look at this. See, this is an old water area here. See how it's leaking, running all out here. There's a sort of a little frame here, bricks and what going on back here. Anyways, you can't see much. It's all growed over it. There's a wall here. You can barely see it with all the growth over it. But they've bulldozed a bunch of dirt down here. They've covered up those holes we used to crawl down underground. Probably to keep us from hiding in it, because we used to run away and hide in there. We used to crawl right down inside here. Guess I'll aim the camera down here and aim it up. Hope there ain't nothing in there. That's the upper area there. We should crawl down in it. So now you got to see the inside. Wonder how long this thing will be able to survive down here, unless somebody knocked it down. Looks like it's still pretty solid. This was probably from the 1700s, I'd guess. I don't think there's no date on it or nothing. It's been down here forever. It's funny that nobody's even chipped their name in it or nothing. Sprayed no graffiti on it, because this is not the city. This is out in the country. Wasn't too much graffiti going on around here. Let me see. Let me put something in here and let's see if somebody comes out here and does something. Maybe get one of these bricks. Make me a little pattern down here or something. Okay, so I stacked me some bricks up here. All those probably fell from the top up there. So if somebody ever comes down here, you know I've stacked these bricks up. There's the creek right there. Thing is, right here in front of me is an electric fence. And there's no way I'm going to try to cross over that. They've got it all done up here so the cows won't get through. But that's the creek we used to play in. Let me zoom it in a little bit. Like I said, it's almost a river. There we go. I just can't get that far in there. Well, I'll do a little bit more walking around, but doubt if I'm going to find anything else interesting out here. That's my Indiana Southern Sailors chimney video from who knows when. And I'm going to do my little walk now. I got down here to the corner here. And they've got it wooded up here. And it's got the electric fence through there too. I just can't take no chances on this wire right here zapping me. Trying to crawl over that. But there's the creek through that area. Maybe I could walk back down to that one end and walk farther out in the woods past the fence where I walked through, but I bet you it's fenced all the way around. Alright.